Section 197. Vaisambhayana said, Then the illustrious king of Panchala, addressing Prince Yudhisthira in the form applicable to the Brahmanas, cheerfully enquired of that illustrious son of Kunti, saying, Are we to know as Kshatriyas or Brahmanas, or are we to know you as celestials, who disguising themselves as Brahmanas, are ranging the earth and come hither for the hand of Krishna? What tell us truly, for we have great doubts. Shall we not be glad when our doubts have been removed? O chastiser of enemies, have the fates been propitious unto us? Tell us the true willingly. Truth becometh monarch's better sacrifices and dedications of thanks. Therefore, tell us not what is untrue. O thou of the beauty of a celestial, O chastiser of foes, hearing thy reply, I shall make arrangements for my daughter's wedding, according to the order to which ye belong. Hearing these words of Drupada, Yudhisthira answered, saying, Be not cheerless, O king. Let joy fill thy heart. The desire cherished by thee hath certainly been accomplished. We are Kshatriyas, O king and sons of the illustrious Pandu. Know me to be the eldest of the sons of Kunti, and these to be Bhima and Arjuna. By these, O king, was thy daughter won amid the concourse of monarchs. The twins Nakula and Sahadeva and Kunti wait where Krishna is. O bull! O bull amongst men, let grief be driven from thy heart, for we are Kshatriyas. Thy daughter, O monarch, hath like a lotus been transferred only from one lake into another. O king, thou art our reverend superior and chief refuge. I have told thee the whole truth. Vaisambhayana continued. Hearing these words, the king Drupada's eyes rolled in ecstasy, and filled with delight, the king could not for some moments answer Yudhisthira, checking his emotion with great effort. That chastiser of foes at last replied unto Yudhisthira in proper words. The virtuous monarch enquired how the Pandavas had escaped from the town of Varanavata. The son of Pandu told the monarch every particular in detail of their escape from the burning palace of Lak. Hearing everything that the son of Kunti said, King Drupada censured Dhritarashtra, that ruler of men, and the monarch gave every assurance unto Yudhisthira, the son of Kunti, and that foremost of eloquent men, then and there vowed to restore Yudhisthira to his paternal throne. Then Kunti and Krishna and Bhima and Arjuna and the twins, commanded by the king, all took up their quarters in a palace. They continued walking to reside there, treated by Yajnasena with due respect. Then King Drupada, with his sons, assured by all that had happened, approaching Yudhisthira said, O thou of mighty arms, let the Kuru prince Arjuna take with due rights the hand of my daughter on this auspicious day, and let him therefore perform the usual initiatory rites of marriage. Vaisambhayana continued. Hearing these words of Drupada, the virtuous king Yudhisthira replied, saying, O great king, I also shall have to marry. Hearing him, Drupada said, If it pleaseth thee, take thou the hand of my daughter thyself with due rights, or give Krishna in marriage unto whomsoever of thy brothers thou likest. Yudhisthira said, Thy daughter, O king, shall be the common wife of us all. Even thus it hath been ordered, O monarch, by our mother. I am unmarried still, and Bhima also is so amongst the sons of Pandu. This jewel of a daughter hath been won by Arjuna. This, O king, is the rule with us, to ever enjoy equally a jewel that we may obtain. O best of monarchs, that rule of conduct we cannot now abandon. Krishna, therefore, shall become the wedded wife of us all. Let her take our hands one after another before the fire. Drupada answered, O scion of Kuru's race, it hath been directed that one man may have many wives, but it hath never been heard that one woman may have many husbands, O son of Kunti. As thou art pure and acquainted with the rules of morality, it behoveth thee not to commit an act that is sinful and opposed both to usage and the Vedas. Why, O prince, hath thy understanding become so? Yudhisthira said in reply, O monarch, morality is subtle. We do not know its course. Let us follow the way trodden by the illustrious ones of former ages. My tongue never uttered an untruth. My heart also never turned to what is sinful. My mother commanded so, and my heart also approved of it. Therefore, O king, that is quite conformable to virtue. Act according to it, without any scruples. Entertain no fear, O king, about this matter. Drupada said, O son of Kunti, thy mother and my son, Yudhisthira, and thyself, settle amongst yourself as to what should be done. Tell me the result of your deliberations, and tomorrow I will do what is proper. Vaisambhayana continued, After this, O Bharata, Yudhisthira, Kunti, and Yudhisthira discoursed upon this matter. Just at that time, however, the highland-born Vyasa, O monarch, came there in course of his wanderings. Thus ends the 197th section in the Vaivahika Parva of the Adi Parva.